What my dude? So we got us another No Man's Sky Planet review right here. Been a colder than a witch's titty minute since I done these, and I always say that because I always go like where I'll make 2 or 3 of these, and then it's like, you know, that sort of update kind of dies out a little bit. Then I'll come back in there a couple months later, and they'll come out with another update. I'll do a few more of these Planet reviews, and it's kind of like, still not quite where I want it to be, and then I wait for the next update, and then it's still not quite where I want it to be, and so sorry about being so inconsistent with these No Man's Sky Planet reviews and stuff. It's just, I still love this game to death. Still think it's, you know, amazing, so much potential, the whole 9 yards of it all, right? Still such an amazing experience, such an amazing game for what it is. I just think for it to really be full-blown worthy of the whole, you know, Planet review type thing and all that, they just need a little bit more. It just needs a little bit more difference on the planets, like going from planet to planet and really having that enough of that completely unique stuff on it, like variation-wise, you know, unique biomes, more unique creatures, different, bigger creatures, you know, more variation on every aspect of the game. And once they get to that certain point, then I'll be able to come in here and just do a random Planet review. Oh, shit. Mr. Krabs, got to watch out. Did you get any of you day one No Man's Sky players remember when you used to walk into any cave on any planet and you would see that exact freaking crab model in every single cave? Good God, that was annoying and a half. Like it was, when I say every single cave, like I'm not even exaggerating that at all. It was every single cave. It was like that. This dude right over here is kind of cool. I like the overall design on that. Be cool if I could actually go in here on my discoveries page and look at him in a full screen 3D view, but you can't do that shit. I don't know why. Gravitino balls is the diet of that. It's like a freaking anteater antelope. I don't even know what that is. Highly fertile. Got to watch out, boys. Gonna be multiplying over here. Okay. Whoa. He's all. I've seen that same exact groundhog model right there. See that little red bastard? I've seen that literally like 100+ times in this game. Come on now, Sean Murray. Can't be having that, dog. We got quintillion amounts of planets, and I'm seeing the same creature models hundreds of times. that's a little much, dog. So that must be the male version. Oh shit, she's fertile. She's fertile. Oh god, boys, she's in heat. Home dog's running around. He needs a tree to scratch on. This is like the buck version of it. Oh damn, there's a little weird ass looking T-Rex bird beak creature. Oh, dude, you gotta love this game. Like, good God. There's so many advances they could still do with the creatures of the games and stuff. Like, there is still so much more they could do on that side of it. But pretty cool having the tropical planet like this with the ring around it. Definitely gives it a whole different vibe like that. But, yeah, either way. Let's see what else we got. But like I was saying before, once they get that variation to that it's got to get to a certain point, right? The procedural generation just has to get to a certain level to where it's almost like it has so many randomizations to it and so many different potential outcomes of it, that being creature models, sizes, types, colors, plants, biomes, rocks, sizes of trees, rivers, different kind of caves, waterfalls, you know, ice planets, volcano, lava planets, all these different things. Once it gets to a certain level, because you guys know they've been kind of updating the variation slowly but surely ever since the game first came out, right? They have been doing that. So let me see if I can spawn that little kind of cool little jellyfish dude skis right here. Shut up, dog. What is that? They got... Okay. Kind of cool. Standard color. But, yeah, let's see if we can plop down that little vehicle right quick. Let's see which one I'm trying to get. This puppy. Yeah. Here we go. Got the little submarine vehicle. Try to rock around in this a little bit. So, yeah, basically that's what I'm getting at, is... once they get to a certain level with it, because they've just been slowly but surely improving it over time this whole time, once it gets to a certain point, I feel like it's going to be basically where every single time you go in there, it's almost like a whole different experience. You understand what I'm saying? It's a whole different, like, you're seeing creatures you've never seen before. You're seeing biomes you've never seen before. You're seeing, like, there's enough variation to it to where your brain never gets in that repetitive, like you're seeing the same thing over and over. You understand what I'm saying? Damn, these are pretty cool plants right here. That is bizarre. Look at that, dudes. Let me hop out real quick. What the? That is super weird. Oh god, got the volcano going. Or a little volcano, like, underwater. That's far from what I would expect a volcano in No Man's Sky, but, you know. This plant right here is quite interesting because you can see it's pretty alien on how it's not even connected, right? But it's still moving in a way like it would be connected. It's like this seaweedy type, but yet it's got these floating little pieces on it. Huh. That's interesting. That is definitely quite cool to actually see that. So this right here, this is one of those little little nodes that you can pick up. And, okay. But either way, basically my whole point is like, I'll be able to come in here and do a lot more planet reviews once they get it to that level, because it'll be like, even, let's just say they get it to that level and I go in there and do 5 or 6 planet reviews, right? Well, I can go in here another 7 or 8 months down the line past that, or a year down the line past that, and they will still have had such variation to the point to where I can still hop in the game, go to a totally different planet, and still get a brand new experience. So it's actually going to be worthy of continuing to do those planet reviews versus feeling like they come out with an update, you go to these new planets and see pretty much most of the new things that they've put in with the update, and then it's like you've pretty much seen all the new shit, so then it's like, why continue to do more and more planet reviews at that point? It doesn't really make sense because you're just kind of repetitive seeing the same things over and over, so it makes no sense to do that, right? That's kind of the issue I've ran into at this game. So either way, damn, we are out here, boys. Out here in the ocean. We'll see if we can get to this little island right over here. But, yeah, and then once it gets to that level, I will be able to, I'll do more of these planet reviews in the actual creative mode. And, of course, Beyond is coming really soon, so I will do a lot more stuff. I said creative mode. I meant out of creative mode. Oh, dude, we beached it. Now it's flipping. Oh, it's too good. I'm going to do a lot more, like, in the actual survival modes, what I meant to say. So you have, like, you know, all the little elements like the creatures killing you and the drowning underwater and that kind of cool shit. I think that plays a cool aspect into the planet reviews, but the problem is, the reason why I don't do that right now is because I don't really have like a full gameplay where I've got all the vehicles unlocked and a bunch of credits and a bunch of stuff, so it would be tough for me to even move around the planet, because I just didn't really feel like doing another playthrough of this game with every little update that they come out with, right? That seems kind of a little bit counterintuitive there. So I'm kind of just waiting on that massive No Man's Sky update where it's like, all right, now we're fucking rolling, dog. Now we got something going. That's really the whole what I'm waiting on here. And then I'll go in there and do a full-blown gameplay through it and do planet reviews. I really wanted to do like cool creature type video review type things and certain stuff like that. So we'll see if we can get more of that going in the future. But overall, not a bad little planet here. Nice little tropical design. Pretty much, you know, I've seen some very similar stuff to this. Definitely the layout and everything like that of the planet, not super unique, or it's still pretty and everything, still beautiful, but it's not like I've never seen this before, you know what I mean? I would say most of your people that's played more than a week on No Man's Sky has seen something very similar to this thing, to this kind of planet like this before. Got a lot of rain going on, which is pretty expected. We are coming down literally right on a rainbow. We're going to pretty much land on a pot of gold, I think, here, boys. Now you can't hardly see it because of the... Holy shit! You couldn't hardly see it because of the rain effect in this game creates this almost like fog, misty... Makes it very hard to see in front of you, which is cool. But I think it only needs to be that way on certain planets. Like, dude, look at the view of this. We are in a damn tropical rainforest if I've ever seen one. Like, that's exactly what this planet feels like to me. More of a tropical rainforest vibe. And see, with it having... Oh, God, that looked like a fucking dragon. What the hell? That was one of those... I have actually seen those before, but that was weird. Why was it flying down? Now they're flying up. I don't know if you guys on YouTube can really see that very good, but that was a little creepy. Dude, they really need to make it to where the flying creatures can fly down and attack you from up in the air. I'm really surprised they can't do that currently. It really is just more of a bird watching effect where it's like, look at those flying creatures over there. You know they're never going to attack you or do anything other than fly or flutter around in a certain pattern, right? But yeah, tropical rainforest, boys, for days. So... but what having that little fog effect did was it made up for the lower density of the foliage and trees and forest effect. So it kind of made it feel more like a rainforest, whereas now that fog is kind of cleared up a little bit, it feels more like a plainsy, almost not like super hardcore tropical rainforest. You guys know it, the super high canopy style trees, there's more of those, dudeskies. That's probably the closest thing they have to a dragon in the game right now, even though it's not really like that at all when you actually see it. Cool to see more of this tropical rainforesty style planet. Let's see if we can get one of these rigs out here right quick. See if we can take it up the way a little bit. Let's just do this bad boy. Hop in, and I think they're actually adding first-person views in all of the other vehicles with Beyond as well. That's what they showed in the trailer, so that'll be interesting to see some of that action. Be cool, see how they advance on all that. So yeah, see, you would expect a planet like this to have a lot more, I feel like, trees and stuff on it. Got some nice green grass going, but pretty cool little dudes right there. Similar to what you see, you kind of get this, if you've been a No Man's Sky player for any amount of time, you kind of get this like, almost, you pretty much know what most of the No Man's Sky creatures are going to look like. You pretty much know what most of the No Man's Sky trees are going to look like, and what most of the No Man's Sky biomes are going to look like, and it kind of starts to kill some of the exploration, some of the excitement, some of the mystery of the game, right? Because of that lack of variation. Kind of kills some of it when you know the game. It's one thing if you don't know this game and you've never played it, it's kind of like, oh, this is crazy, this is cool, what is all this? But once you start to learn the game, it kind of gives you a bit of a different vibe there, you know? Just gives you a bit of a different feel. But this is way more plainsy than a real, 300-foot tall tree canopy style rainforest. But this is probably the closest thing you can get to a rainforest currently in No Man's Sky. I mean, I hate to say it, but this is about as close to that as you can get. Kind of a cool little turquoise rock right here. Wish I could actually scan it and discover it. You can scan it, but you can't really name it and discover it like a normal discovery. God damn it, Sean Murray. So either way, let's fly up over here. Yeah, dude, it's tropical rainforest. Closest you can get to it on No Man's Sky, which this is even better foliage and tree and forest design than what we had at the beginning. You know, they added all this with Next. They made the trees be able to be taller. A lot more trees can be closer together now than what could be at the beginning. It was super plainsy. Anytime you had a standard tree foresty planet, it wasn't really like a forest. You know what I mean? I still think they're lacking in damn, I'm catch a ride on the back of one of these freaking dragons here. Pterodactyls more like. But they're just missing a lot of that really feeling like you're in a forest. You know, that really feeling like you're down in a jungle. You know, they just don't have enough plants and tall bushes and enough tall trees and vines, and they're missing quite a bit on that whole aspect of the game. But so you got kind of a standardy type green grass on this planet, and then you've got some hill vibe terrain, pretty tall. I mean, pretty sharp up hills right here. Like kind of cool to see that. But then you got the very, very standard water. So this is similar to what you'd think of as like an earthy style planet too, you know what I'm saying? Cool tall tree right here. It's got that one certain tropical tree model that gets a little taller than some of those other ones, but yeah, so 9 overall. I would say difficulty, let's take a look at it real quick. Difficulty, you're looking at torrid deluge weather effect. I don't even know if I said that right, but rich flora and full fauna. Okay, so yeah, see, this is the definition of like rich flora on No Man's Sky, which in reality, it's only rich kind of sort of in certain areas. You know what I mean? Dude, look at the freaking graphical effect on that puppy. God dang, that looks good. That blue haze up there and then the orange around the water. Look at that. That's something new with the graphical updates of the game and stuff. That looks so freaking good, dude. So either way, there is a predatorial creature here. I don't know if there's one down the water or not, but let me just get stuck on this motherfucker. Dude, that looks so good. Like, damn. But yeah, I'd say difficulty, you're going to have to deal with the rain pretty much constantly on this planet. I did get out of it a little bit there for a minute, but that's going to get a little bit kind of annoying if you're not in a vehicle or you don't have a base built. You're going to be just getting rained on all the time. So, I can certainly see how this would be kind of annoying, but it is a tropical rainforest planet, so it's kind of what you expect, Dude skis, look at this shit. I got to get out of this. God, bro. Does that not look like some literal heavenly fantasy land, like dream world type shit? That just looks so... Look at this. God, that looks so good, dude. That's downright amazing graphically. Got more of the God rays type vibe coming through, stuff like that. So yeah, overall difficulty probably medium, but either way, appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes. Oh, dude, wait a minute. Look at the kind of vibe we're getting right now. I think it's going to kind of go dark and kind of ruin the feel a little bit, but we had a bit, just there for a split second, it kind of had that like almost stormy, cloudy, but in a tropical rainforest vibe for a second. Now it's kind of gotten dark on us here, but either way, boys, that's it. Appreciate all the support. Later.